and welcome on in. I hope everyone has had a decent day or will have a great day, depending on your time zone. We are here again with some Rails of Mourning. Unfortunately, no Ferret today. Here, something. I have to go look at a house, something. You know, adult
Something
to be a
things.
responsible adult.
Yeah, I know. It's not like he gets up at like 3 in the morning to play games with us or anything like normally, you know. But hey,
Nothing wrong with that.
no, if you think you can do it, sure. I couldn't anymore. I've done it twice, and no, it took a week to recover. But we're actually going to do a thing real quick, just to indicate that Oran is not here. Nope, that was the wrong.
I sing, you say?
Yes, I think. Where is my third picture? Come here. No, for real. Where's my... There it is. There we go. I normally do the blacked out square for the characters are not here. Especially when we have two people who are not on camera, so people don't get confused about who's talking.
It is Lemmy.
But the music you heard at the start is by Aaron Kenny. It's called The Black Cat, and you can find it over at the YouTube library of royalty-free music. The music and sound effects during the game will be by Sirenscape. The overlay starting to screen map and character information sheet was made by me in Incarnate. The amazing character art was made by Nathan. You can find him over on that YouTube thing. I haven't mentioned it for a while, but the chest weasel art was my Pointy Hat. You can find his YouTube channel somewhere. And just search Pointy Hat on YouTube and you'll find his brilliant art and the amazing video he did on Eberron. Not sponsored, by the way, but hi. Collab one of these days, Pointy Hat? Yes. Love his videos. And I am shameless. If you want, while you're over on YouTube, you can check out our stuff, including the VODs from this campaign, other campaigns, and one-shots, other TTRPGs, etc. Or if you're more Minecraft inclined, you can check out my second channel, which is a more family-friendly adventure in Minecraft. I even try not to curse or swear in that one. And then you can hop on over to our Discord channel and talk about all this, or just post memes or pet pictures or whatever. And I lost my train of thought because Andy posted Andy posted something clever. And yes, last but not least, you can do what Lillith has done and type in !perks in the chat to find out what you can do to help or hinder the party. And I love that just summary of this channel, Psycole. We are family friendly. The Addams family, that is.
Love it.
Beautiful. Love it. Oh, I love Adam's family. Do you realize that there are people out there who has never actually watched the original Addams Family series?
Yep. No.
We need to get Nathan to watch the original.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I might be one of those people as well.
You have
the
to
uncultured British on the stream.
You have to watch the original. It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's black and white and just basically sitcom but gothic.
And the
It's-
thing is so cute.
Yes, the thing is so cute, and I love Lurch. And okay, I'm not gonna. I might have watched an 8-hour marathon of the Addams Family at some point. Just the original series. But yes. All right, something weird happened over there. I was gonna say let's go around the table, introduce our characters. Andy seems to have a little bit of a problem, so let's hop on over to Lillith and start there. I know,
Why do you always have to do this when I have something in my mouth?
because I'm evil.
Hi, I'm Lillith, or Lily, Lils, Queen of Ducks. Many names.
Quack. Damn you.
And oh, thank you, my underlings. And I'm playing Mile Bleakwood, or Flo Bleakwood, the Blood Hunter lycanthrope, the first book of the party. And did you know that there is, I think I heard today that it's like for every 40 people in Japan, there's one vending machine?
That's a lot.
That would not surprise me.
Yes.
There are a lot of vending machines in Japan.
But like for every 40th person, there is a vending machine. It's like, okay.
But
Very
but it's also the country where you can, in a vending machine, buy things like vintage champagne and so on and such forth. So there's a case for everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I once saw like a vending machine that actually you could get clothes out of and like
Yeah.
blankets, and I'm like, oh,
Yup. I have a sort of fact about that, more like an anecdote. But yes, since Andy is back, hi! Who are you and who are you playing?
I'm confused, and I'm playing Krarn, the illusionist wizard. I'm somewhere in between confused and stuff. I think I'm Andy as well. Yes, stuff. Word is confused. I'm currently on Discord on my phone because reasons.
okay,
There's an
we're doomed.
underwater post office in Vanuatu. There you go. Now you know there's an underwater post office in Vanuatu.
Where the
How do you get your post? By fish?
wet?
Very wet.
Uh-huh.
By different channels, probably. Yeah. Do we have to take apart my furniture right now?
I'm sorry, what? Your
Ca-
furniture.
Yeah, Cat decided. Well, technically his furniture. He decided that he needed to tear the box apart right at this instant.
And
Of
from a
course.
technical point of view, crocodiles can gallop like a horse. This is now something you cannot unknow.
And my brain is trying to figure out how that would work, which is why we're.
It's the walking style, how the limbs work type thing. It's not the way. It's not in the speed velocity type deal.
All right.
My brain is not comprehending this right now.
My brain is trying to picture a galloping snake because that's normally how crocodiles move. But
Uh-huh.
all right, we are moving on. Psycole.
Sorry, I'm asking ChatGPT to create an image of a galloping crocodile. 2 seconds.
Uh-huh.
Just as like
Please
a
don't.
ref.
Anyway, sorry. Hi, I'm Simon, Psycole, and the resident crazy person. No, hold on, that's not my intro. I am playing Remus Dodon, Kalishtar Barbarian Fighter. first cat of the party.
Yes.
This is true. This is very true.
Yes.
Nathan.
Hello, I'm Nathan, otherwise known as the Art Arcana, or Romulus Del Dawn, the Kalashtar Hexblade, Bloodhunter Werewolf, second book of the party. And did you know that the last speaker of the Amazonian Atur language was a parrot?
All right.
Yeah, and that there are whales alive today that were born before Moby Dick was written in 1851.
I was about to say that's a dick move.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's surprising considering the whale hunting, but you know.
It was obviously nowhere near Japan or North America.
Or North America. You know, that general North Pacific area. And yeah, hi, I'm having a bad hair day apparently. I'm Ardana or Joe or Oi, you there. I am the GM and channel runner around these parts, and yeah, I had a what could be construed as a fact, but I realized it was more like an anecdote. My Japanese teacher said that the reason why no one broke into the vending machines, even if they were like really expensive wines and stuff, was because they were under protection from certain families. And you don't mess with those families.
I wouldn't mess with them either.
But yes, probably true. Can't prove it. That's not really a fact. All right. Anyone want to give us a recap of what happened last time? Hi, Cat.
No, not
Fight,
really.
fight.
We did stuff, and then things happened, and then session ended.
Okay. I can do the
Yes.
recap, but then no one gets inspiration.
Craren was observing the room that we are in and realised there was a great deal of power in the dump that we were in, the tree that we were currently residing in at the beginning, where we met everybody. Particularly around decay and shadows, and therefore hence all of the symbolism. We decide that given that we are going to have to probably deal with this Bennett person, who is a werewolf and causing shit in the local area, Mael sniffs out the room and realizes that Eric is also a werewolf or a lycanthrope of some kind. Are you comfortable there, Cat?
Yes.
Anyway, so we go and confront them, confront Eric, who effectively says it's probably a good idea if we go and talk privately. We proceed to go and talk privately to find out more about what Bennett is all about, and we get a commission to go and kill said Bennett, who is a leader of a group of werewolves that got a little bit happy with the idea of killing visitors to the forest, and for which Eric used to run with, but decided it would be a better idea to leave. We get pointed in the general direction of where they like to traverse, and decide to spend the night and head off in that direction in the morning, early enough in the morning that we can kind of catch them early. Mael asks Oren for some support in disguising herself, for which he flourishes a crochet satyr horn to make her more satyr-like. I remember that. We realised that we're all carrying gear that would probably best suit other members of the party, and have a bit of a swap around, and also just generally go through all of our packs and stuff and realise we're carrying crap that we don't need to carry before we settle down for the night. And during Craren's watch, there is a loud thud against the roof of the house that we are staying in. It's very hard to do this one-handed because your cat is laying on your other arm.
Mm-hmm.
2 seconds. Sorry. I was about to die otherwise. Where was I?
Loud thud.
Ah, yes. Craren investigates the loud thud, but sees what appears to be an acorn hole in the ground. It is not, dear listeners. Oren does a slightly better job of keeping aware of what's going on, and whilst he is creeping around outside to check to make sure nothing's going on, he sees figures walking strangely hunched over through the woods near the camp. However, he does hear them howl and take off into distance, so we think that they are probably part of Bennett's pack. Oren's curiosity gets the benefit of him, and he goes to the room that he's not the forbidden tree that he's not allowed inside, and he spies a number of other statues and other bits and pieces inside there, but doesn't necessarily go inside. We have breakfast. I am being rather weird and overly hyped about the idea of having a fight. And then on the way to the ravine, Mael spots the impact from the night before that Craren finds and finds a small crystal inside, which is an uncut emerald. We get to the ravine, and basically we probably would have started to set up an ambush of some kind, but they were already there, so then we had a fight.
All right. And yes, you can have a point of inspiration for that one. If you already have it, you can bounce it to someone else.
I already have it. Who needs it?
Me.
Oh yes, because I forced Craren to take it last time. Yes, you can definitely have it this time.
Yay!
I mean, Craren does have it, but then
Yeah,
it changed.
All right. Well, with that, if we are all as
So we're not really sure whether Craren is with it anymore.
Craren was never with it. He's just present.
I mean,
Physically.
you're not wrong. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He's physically present. Yes.
All right. If
Much
we are,
like me.
if we're all as comfortable as we are going to get, let's get started. Here we go. This is a little bit weird of order because Oren was supposed to have the opening, but he's not here, so I had to change it a bit. The old laws of your home don't seem to apply under this dawn of the towering woods. Wolf killing wolf to save another wolf. The blood scent in the air is familiar though, Mael. Your new pack getting hurt by this other pack. The damp around you clings to your fur, the wet snow hanging onto your boots as you move. Oren's blood blooms on his clothes, crimson flowers on white. He's just a fraction faster than you, daggers flashing in the morning light, but you're ready when your chance appears. What would you like to do? I say as if Oren isn't first in the initiative order.
She will still try and stab this guy's neck at some point.
Alright. Yeah, the opening was supposed to be Oren, so I picked the next one in the initiative order. And I asked Terris what he wanted Oren to do, and Oren said murder, or Terris said murder. So we're gonna go with murder.
You should let Lillith play Oren when murder is required, because Lillith is very much the murder queen of this party.
I can do that. Do you want to control Oren for this fight?
Sure, why not?
All right, let me give you Oren's sheet. Where are you? There you are. And we're gonna let you edit it. Then the question still applies. You should be able to see it now.
Yes, I have. Now I have Orange sheet and all his animals.
Yes, he has not summoned any of them, so you don't have to worry about that.
No, no, I know, and I'm not surprised he haven't summoned any for a while. But I think we have a zoo from the start, so that's why.
Yeah, no. So all the animals that you see are from his bag of tricks.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah,
like
so-
that's all I've been seeing, like Mile and all these animals, and I'm like, oh yeah, it was the bag of
Yeah.
Now, yeah, I have Oren over those animals, and I'm like,
Yeah.
you haven't summoned any animals in a while.
No,
I wonder why.
because the player keeps forgetting.
We had. I think it's more that we had 11 dogs, 2 horses, and a donkey,
It could
and a
also be
scorpion.
that. Yes.
and a chest weasel,
It's probably
and
that.
now 2 very big wolves and a cat, a panther.
Mm-hmm.
The
But yes,
Wandering
let's see.
Zoo.
Let's
Right.
see what Oren has. Oh,
I'm telling you, Oren is equipped.
oh, Oren. What is better to?
He's in very close combat, so like he's in melee range with the wolf. And you know how to play a bard.
Yes, and I would believe that Oren or Terris agrees with me that I can't read the whole thing but I know the spell
Yeah.
because I don't have the cheat, so he's gonna use Sip It! So that wolf can't bite. The big beak would.
Oh yeah.
I think it's the reaction spell.
Yeah,
Ah.
Sip It is a reaction spell. But anytime
Not
the
that-
wolf makes a sound, you can use it.
He will definitely do that. What else do you have? This is. Does Oren also have inspiration and haven't used it? How dare he?
I think you were the last person to get it. I think everyone's got it. You just haven't had a chance or needed to use it for a while.
Someone decided to throw it on Crown.
But he can still cast Vicious Mockery, can't he?
Yeah.
Since it's a reaction spell.
Vicious Mockery is technically ranged, but because it's a save, you can cast it in melee range. Well, you can always cast a ranged one, it's just to get disadvantage, but because it's a save and not an attack, it doesn't matter.
Do you know what? Since it's melee and Terris has been really stabby lately.
Yes.
Just gonna see if he has.
In this quest of trials and stabulations.
It doesn't have. He can't attack twice, right?
No, he cannot. He is a lore bard.
Okay.
I don't think he
But
has
he-
everything on this sheet, unfortunately. So-
No, I don't think so. But I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
There's a 17 hit.
Yes, a 17 does hit. He hasn't updated this sheet. I'm gonna have to hound him about that.
And I believe that he would. Since that this werewolf ruined his face, he will ruin his face back.
Nice.
Ooh, a facial.
And I think Orin would be like, Do you see what you did to my clothes? My white clothes.
Oh yeah, this is the one. Because he hasn't updated his sheet, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna make the ruling, because I know Oren has a silver dagger. That this is an attack with a silver dagger. It's not on his
Okay.
sheet. This sheet is level 6. You're level 8.
He hasn't.
Yeah, I was very confused.
Oh, what, we're
Terris.
level 8 now.
Yeah, I think you're level 8 now. 7 or 8? You should be
We're
level
7.
8.
Okay.
Level 7. What?
Yeah,
You
we're
should-
7.
I'm pretty positive it's 8.
You should be level
Why
8.
am I le-
We're level
Yes.
8.
What?
We leveled up as we.
Okay,
Yes.
perhaps I forgot to update the actual level.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, you have to do that
Number.
manually because we're not using the character mancer.
Yes, forgot about that.
I mean, you
But-
could, but
You could, but then the homebrewing gets a lot more annoying.
so yes.
Reminder to self, I actually need to update this then, because I thought we would have been 7 ages.
You know that part like 2 weeks before the winter break where I said you leveled up? That part?
I thought you only meant in 8 coins.
No.
It
Give me 2 seconds. What do I get on level 8?
cue leveling montage and
You leveled
didn't-
it.
No.
motherfuckers
I'll
not
do this afterwards. But
JPEG.
like, this is Oren's turn. He's not gonna move
Okay.
because he didn't want to move last turn, and Oren has a tendency to stay in melee for some godforsaken reason, and I shall play this character as he shall.
but he also has, what is it, advantage on things because magical item I keep forgetting.
I have no idea.
Because I don't. This sheet is not up to date, and
Nope.
I don't have access to his sheet on D&D Beyond, even though I've told him like.
He
50
shared a
times.
link to it some time ago, so
Yeah, he did.
I remember. I leveled up 1 level as Blood Hunter. That's why I was level 7.
Yeah.
I'm level. Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
Yes. All right.
I shall fix this after my turn.
Yes. Okay. Well, it's Oren, then enemy, then Mael. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Okay.
I'll fix this right after.
And that's Oren's turn, and it's Direwolf. The Direwolf is going to give me my character sheet to start with. There we go. The Direwolf is going to try and bite Mile because he can't really get in to bite Oren. Let's bite for a 11.
That
You're
misses.
short
Okay,
gun you to
um,
The wolf comes in and just tries to take a bite out of you, Mael, and something moves at the same time, and so it turns its head just as it's about to bite down, and you just feel the breath of this large wolf pass across your neck. Pack tactic. It does. Never. So does 16 hit?
Still doesn't hit.
I figured as much.
But thank you for trying.
Yes,
Psycole.
I did forget that it has pack tactics, but I was like, neither of those numbers are gonna hit. Because I do remember your armor class being a lot higher than that.
Do
And
I get pack tactic with these guys? Well, shit.
not unless you
I
turn
meant
into
with
your
my
full
pack.
wolf form.
Oh,
mean,
shit, fuck's sake.
If you turn into your full wolf form, then yes, you do.
Okay.
But then you lose the spikies. And the wolf is gonna stay there, and Mile.
she's still gonna try and beat this fucker up.
All right.
The main target.
Let me.
I'm gonna use my advantage for that. I swear to God.
It's like Nafa. You strike down.
Okay,
There we
second attack goes.
That
You know what? We need to note down the nat 20s and nat 1s for.
yes, we do.
Harlem
So
added
who's
to the
keeping-
mix.
Nice.
Yeah.
As you strike down on the first one, Bennett manages to block the strike with an arm, just bashing your hand aside, giving you an opening to slash across his chest.
Oh,
For 9 damage in total, which is kind of sad.
a little bit, yeah.
It's still damage and still like takes a good chunk out of his front. And you see, like, you get the scent of burning fur as the strike just almost like burns a path where your claws strike down. You have a bonus action and movement left.
I don't have any bonus actions.
Can't you do a third strike?
Oh yeah, I can. Haha.
Also, didn't you have your crimson right up?
I do. That's the 6. The 1d6.
Oh, okay. My bad.
It's also
No,
one
no, 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 sure.
strikes are considered
It's a
magical.
15 hit.
A 15 just hits.
Or a 7. Is that plus a 6 as well?
Isn't it for
Or
each
is it-
strike? Is
It is for
Crimson
each
right?
strike.
Let me double check Crimson right.
Let me see. Crimson right. Blah 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 blah. While your right is in fact attacks made with a weapon or magical, you deal with additional damage of the type dimension of the choose a right blah blah blah. The extra damage dealt by your right is fire damage, but it doesn't.
If it doesn't specify that it's only once per turn, it's every attack.
It doesn't specify it at all.
Yeah, then it's every
But
attack. Nice. Yeah, Bennett is not having a great day. That's another 8 damage. Alright, then you have some movement if you want to use it.
Can she push Oren out of the way?
If you want to use your movement for that, give me a athletics check.
Athletics. Oh god. It's a 9.
He slides about 5 feet back. Because Oren is a beanpole, and Terris said last session that he would allow it.
I think she would push him like this way so she
Okay.
can step in here.
Alright.
But I can move him there. I can move him too! Because I am in control. I just found out.
It's like, yoink.
Yeah, so basically Mile just like swoops him away.
Yeah.
And just looks at Bennett and be like, right?
Oh. What would he say? Oh yeah, no, he would totally go, not on your life, bitch.
Then Oren would call us.
Yes. No,
I have
Bennett-
no idea how Snippet works because it doesn't say anything.
Alright, let me see if I can find it.
I'm assuming you have to roll a save DC. Anything below 14 fails.
I think it was a wisdom, wasn't it?
Let me check.
It doesn't say.
I think it's from
Just says
Heliana's, which makes it unsearchable on this. Hold on, we have a thing that we have on the Discord server.
A team?
A thing that I specifically put in. Well, someone specifically put in because. There we go. Third level transmutation. One reaction. You make a sharp sound and hold the finger up in it. Succeed on a Constitution saving throw. Become silenced. So.
The fact that you were the one using this section last time, and you looked up the same spell. It didn't cross your mind to read that one.
We do not speak of this right now.
It's fine. Con save. That's a 21.
I think that saves.
Yeah, even with the updated Terris. I think he's still only like 16. So you see his mouth just start to come together and he just wrenches his jaws apart. And then his attention is back on Oren. And
I'm just imagining him being like, sip, and then seeing it that it doesn't work and be like, that didn't work. But yeah, that's
Yes.
our turn.
Romulus.
Okie dokie. So I am first of all going to attack this guy with my sword.
All right then.
So let's go for. Does a 15 hit?
A 15 does hit, yes.
Okay. So first attack is 15 damage, and I've also got a Thirsting Blade, meaning I can attack again.
Yes.
Does a 23 hit?
It does.
That's what are we? That's
28.
13?
Yes.
No. Yeah. So yeah,
13 plus 15 at 28.
28 in total. Yeah.
Yes.
And then I would like. Would you say I have a decent-ish line of sight on Bennett?
Yeah, I'd say so.
I will do a Hex-based Curse on him.
All right. Absolutely. Let me add that thing on the thing. Let's add a little bit of a curse right there.
Nice. And yeah, that is my turn.
All right. It's the werewolf's turn, because in order to make it easier on myself, I grouped them all up into one. And because you just attacked that bad boy, we are gonna do this werewolf first. Where are my character sheets? There they are. And it's going to do 2 claw attacks on you, Romulus.
Fun.
First one being a 23, and the second one is a 22.
Yep.
May or may not hit.
Yes.
So that is
For a
15
total of
damage.
15, as you,
2, 3.
the sword swipes past, and then you just see the large paws just chink chink down on either shoulder.
Hmm.
And this large hybrid wolf grin just like far into your personal space, like way too close. Moving on to this werewolf. It's gonna basically do. Actually, it's going to move down here. Let me see. Okay, and it's gonna move down here and go for Oren. Double claws. 14 and 10. I don't think either of those hit. Let me check. Oren's AC, I think is... No, it's 14. So both misses, I think. No, wait. It's me to beat, right? So first one hits.
I'm trying to. 14, yeah, that hits Oren, yeah.
First one is 10 slashing damage as he swipes down across Oren's back. And then the second claw comes in. How does it miss? Like, what does Oren do for it to miss?
So he will get slashed first and kind of like stumble a little bit, and then it misses, and he will be like, I totally managed to do that on purpose. Kind of look.
Alright. Wait, did I? I might have... No, that's Bennett. Okay. I'm good. These two are both going to round on Remus. I guess so and so. And try to claw for a 14. 7. First guy misses completely. Oh, come on! There we go. So first two attacks, you just hear a cling cling against your armor, Remus. First from the second one, also scratches the shoulder pauldron. And then the last attack swipes at your head.
Bitch.
For 10, you are raging, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's 5. 5 slashing damage.
Yep. I rock forward slightly. And I just give him a side eye.
A bombastic side eye.
You give him a side eye and it's like drooling jaws just there right next to your ear. Craren. And the...
Oh, fuck, that's me.
Yes! Sorry, I didn't give you a warning.
Sorry. My poor brain cranium is quite, but the crane branium isn't necessarily in place today. Sorry about that. So let's start by zooming things out so I can actually see things, because it's redonkulously zoomed in right now.
Yeah.
So big guy over there, and then 6 other guys, right?
Yes.
Okay. Check. So
Oh, I
yes.
forgot that one. I'll do that on...
I'm sorry, what?
I forgot one werewolf, but I'll do that on Bennett's turn.
To add more?
No, I forgot one that was in the turn order.
Uh-huh.
But I'll do that on the Bennett's turn.
Yeah, he's that guy over there, I think, isn't happy.
Yeah.
But let's see. This is a thing. That's a measure. That's not what I'm trying to do. I mean, let's do it anyway, because this still counts as a line of sight, right?
Yes. I think.
Okay. I mean, yeah. I mean, you are.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely. That's line of sight.
Yeah. So let's see. I had thoughts before, and then my thoughts went weird when I had to shift around Discord from things into places, and now I'm confused. So yes, trying to get my brain into, gear again. Let's see. I think this should be useful. Target a creature you can of your choice that you can see within range, and I don't think that's an attack. It's a con save. Yes, it's a con save.
Con save from
So-
the direwolf.
From the big guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a con save. That's a 10.
Against 16. So that's what I imagine, because it's much like any other spell in the game. It's piss poorly written because it's to give you artistic freedom on how things is happening. My interpretation of blight is green, thickly, the plague-esque tendrils, sort of from Clarence 5 fingers on his left hand, just slowly makes its way onto onto what is essentially the judging from the picture, the left shoulder,
Yeah.
and latches onto it.
Ooh, I like that. Yep.
And considering this is a save, there's no click to roll damage, so I'm going to do things manually, I think. Or is it exclamation point?
when
Right?
you,
Or is it flash on list?
It should be when you click to cast a spell, it should roll the damage for you, if it works.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
There you go.
So that's
What?
28. So that's 28 necrotic damage.
All right. As the tendrils wrap around this direwolf, you hear a quick yelp, and the
Just poor damage for that, but
it is. But considering that you did way more than it had hit points left, there's not a whole lot left of the direwolf as these tendrils just completely engulf it and then vanish as the wolf is gone.
there's no kill like overkill.
Exactly. And all you see are like bones left. All right. And yes, Remus, you have a natural 20 on your next attack. Given to you by White Seer Gaming.
Sorry.
All right, Craren, you do have bonus action and movement left.
Well, he's out of the game. He's out of the game. The other guys are doing things. I'm just, let's see. This is select, not draw things. So I'm just going to, place myself in a semi. This could be a meat shield moment.
All right. Because I forgot this guy. He's going to run in here, try to strike Romulus.
Of course he is.
I mean, you're there. And well, the most immediate threat is just saw you attack his friend, so,
Yeah.
Claws. 23 and...
Yeah. Yeah, who would have thought?
We've been
That's-
over this.
It's the exact same rolls as the other one. What the hell?
Yeah.
Roll 20?
7 and
10.
17. Wonderful.
As it runs in and leaps off this tree, like the dead tree on the ground, and just lands both paws just scraping down any like exposed, well, as exposed as your skin can be under a trench coat.
That's true. What is my damage threshold for shifting?
For shifting, it's, I think it's, is it 50 or 30%?
Well, my health is 67, but I'm at 35 right now.
Okay,
It's
you're-
half, I think.
Yeah, so you're just above the threshold right now. Like, lose another 2 hit points, and there is a risk you're going berserk.
In this situation, it might be useful for future reference. Karen, get away from me.
Oh, really?
Oh no, it's very funny. I mean, what? And we have Bennett, who's going to try and attack Mael. And you can see, like, his cockiness has turned to rage in this moment. He is badly hurt. And Mael, give me an insight check real quick.
See inside. That's a 25.
Looking at Bennett, there is nothing reasonable left in his mind right now. He is badly hurt, and you can see he's going to fight till the death. Because not only are his 2 companions, like, you wouldn't know this, but you saw his rage intensifying with the death of the wolves and with how much damage he has taken. And he is going to actually do that. And in a move not too dissimilar from Remus, he like rears back and then stares at you with this cold fury in his eyes before just slamming both his claws or both his paws in, trying to get either side of your head.
Okay.
The first one is a 13, second one is a 23.
23 hits.
All right. For 7 plus 9 slashing damage.
Is it half since it's not magical?
It would be, yes. So you take 4. But you get this claw, like both. First one is basically just a thump on the side of your head. The other one just grabs hold and tears down the side of your muscle.
You lucky wench.
I know, right?
Can werewolves please have magic attacks? Please?
I do.
Yes, but you're a blood hunter.
Still werewolf.
No, and without the fire, they are not.
I know.
And Bandit just glares at you. Bandit just glares at you and just... You wanted a fight, bitch? Well, I got nothing to lose. Remus.
2 seconds, I just need to check something.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
yes, it's a bonus.
You can pick one attack that you don't have to roll for. It's gonna be a natural 20.
Okay.
One attack on this round, but, you know.
Okay. I get that. So basically, I'm going to throw down, now that the dire wolves are down,
Mhm.
I'm going to shrug off my shield and drop my warhammer to the floor. And from my waist, I'm going to pull out the silvered
Nice. Okay.
meteor hammer and claw kit that I have and I'm going to start swinging that around, and I will go for Bennett, given that he's still in front of me. I know that my elf's fighting him, but I still want to try and do something fun afterwards. So I'll use a nat 20 on that one.
All right.
So you want me to roll the damage twice?
Yes, you roll your damage die twice, then add your modifier.
Oh my god, that's disappointing. That's 6
Oh.
in total, plus rage, so
Wow.
6, 7, 8.
It's still
That's
good.
a bit extra.
Yeah, that was extremely disappointing. Generally, why I don't like using the double dice thing, I prefer brutal crits, but double dice fit this campaign better. So,
Yep.
but
All that's bludgeoning, by the way.
yeah, you see him like rear forward, and you hear the snapping of something that probably shouldn't have snapped that way. And he's gonna spin around on the spot and just stare at you. And his whole side is like kind of lopsided. You're pretty sure you took some ribs out.
So before I attack with my second attack, I would like to use my bonus action to
Okay.
to activate my masquerade tattoo and turn myself into Eric.
Oh, yes, I love this, absolutely. Yes.
A complete copy image of Eric. And then as his face probably turns when he realizes it's Eric that stood in front of him, I'm going to tilt my head and smile, and I'm going to try and hit him again.
All right.
Does a 14 hit?
A 14 hits.
Excellent. It's a... So it's... Whoa, why is that rolled 2 lots?
I don't know.
Oh, I remember now. It's been so long since I've used this. I'm not knocking him prone, so it's the left-hand number. So it's the 7 bludgeoning plus 2 rage, and although I shouldn't probably do this, I will chuck a side eye behind it to smack it with a little bit of extra force towards him, so it becomes a side strike. So that does an extra 4. So 7 to 9, 13.
All right. How do you want to do
Total
this?
damage. So basically, I'm gonna like tilt my head, smile at him, and then just psychically propel this meteor hammer directly at his head and just beam it straight off.
All right. As the Bennett's head lands somewhere in the shrubbery, with the force of that hit, you see the werewolves around you, like the two right next to you, just look between each other and then look at you. And they're not entirely sure what to do next. It's not their turn yet, but still your turn.
If they are looking unsure, then I'd sit there and say, "Get down." I would growl at them all and just kind of say, "Get down on your knees."
All right, give me a intimidation check with advantage, because you just basically footballed their leader's head into the shrubbery.
17.
All right. Let's see. That guy's dead. It's that guy is very dead. Hello. Die. Thank you. You have some movement, but I don't think you want to use it.
Oh no, I'm quite happy standing here over the corpse of the body.
Oren, hearing what Remus just said and seeing what just happened.
I believe Oren would be like, "Now, if you, all of the rest of you still want to die, you are welcome to stay. We kind of have done our job here."
You can see the other werewolves are like, okay, about ready to leave. It's not their turn yet.
Yeah, I think Oren would do that. He wouldn't like start attacking the rest. He would basically be like, "Our job here is done,"
Yeah.
kind of. We killed the one that flashed me. It's fine.
Yep. I'm gonna say because it's Oren, Mael, and Romulus before the werewolves. What would you guys like to do? It looks like they are about to surrender. Remus just stole your kill, by the way. Mael.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to. I'm gonna let the dice decide. Or wait, if anyone is in chat, can you flip a coin? Heads, she's gonna attack Remus. Tails, she's not gonna.
Alright, anyone in chat, type in exclamation point coin flip, one word. Heads. Whoops.
And she will run up to Remus and she will try and hit him.
The 17 will hit.
Yeah,
But-
so
You're putting some fire behind that.
of course there's fire.
Of course,
It's
there's
your favorite thing.
Oh wait, I also have a bardic inspiration from Oren. Is it a D8?
Yes.
Oh,
But,
come on,
You know,
let me
if it already
let me
hits,
hit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use that on the 11.
That would also hit.
Okay, so there's 2. It's plus 2d. I'm just gonna roll 2d6.
Meh.
Oh.
So the oh yeah, because Remus is it's all damage you are resistant to, right? So it would be 10 total.
Yep, I've got it. Don't worry.
All right.
Yes, she will just like mainly go for like the shoulders, kind of like digging in her claws into both his shoulders with both like grabbing him. I basically have like right in front of your face is her muscle and like she's like panting into your face, trying to control herself.
Can I?
now, ladies, there's no need to fight.
I'm just gonna say the werewolves, the remaining ones, they're starting to like kneel, and then seeing that Flo attacks you, Remus, the ones near to you are gonna try to like back away, because one, they don't want to fight you anymore. Their leader is dead, and 2, they don't want to be in the line of fire or whatever this is.
As they attempt to back away, I will shout at them even louder to kneel.
These 2 are just gonna boop down, like 2 feet back from you. Just, all right.
While this is happening, I think Romulus will kind of shout out to them that you have no reason to die today. We have completed the task set out for us. I feel it will be in all of your best interests if you refrain from mindlessly attacking innocents who enter the forests again. Find a new meaning to your existences than this. Do I make myself clear?
The two on you, Romulus, just look back and forth and just, yeah, and then just, are we supposed to kneel too, or can we leave?
Which way is Remus like really distracted by Flo at the moment and not really paying attention to anyone else apart from the two wolves behind him?
Yeah, probably. I've got Flo the angry werewolf in front of me, so I'm probably not paying attention to the three werewolves that are that way.
No, you don't have Flo, the angry werewolf.
I have Mael the angry werewolf. Yes.
You are fortunate that I do not possess my brother's rage. Can I have your word that you will not attack innocents here again?
You mind awfully if we hack you to pieces.
No, well, it ended kind of headless. That wasn't even funny. No, nope. No, we're not gonna attack any travelers again.
Then do yourselves a favor. I can't lean into them, like look at them in the eye. Flee.
All right, give me an intimidation check, just because it's funny. And you know,
Not very often I do it.
you're my caster.
26. 26. I forget how good of an intimidator Romulus actually is.
Yet he never uses it.
No.
It's not very often it comes up, okay?
For being...
I keep thinking that's
I'm not even going there.
stupid short that Andy linked me the other day. Are you an intimidation build? The two werewolves on you, Romulus, they started to back away as you were finished talking, and then you say the last word. You see both of them just about face and just bolt into the forest. These two. Where is my delete? Everything has changed. Where is my delete button?
You can just use your keyboard.
I know. There we go. I remember that just as I found that they have moved delete from second to top to the very bottom of the list. But yeah, no, they run off into the woods. They're gone.
I think Romulus will then just take a deep breath and try and nurse the scratches he's got on him.
Alright. This guy. Are you a stealthy boy? No, you're not a stealthy boy. He's a little conflicted here between Remus and between the guy who told everyone to kneel up between the guy and the guy who told everyone to run away. He's just like a little bit, like a dog that tries to do all the commands because it knows that one of them is gonna be right. And he ends up running-ish away. Still like keeping an eye on this group here and just eventually vanishes into the forest.
Bravely run away.
Yes.
Yes, bravely run away.
Bravely run away. Grennan,
Yes.
in this situation, there
Death,
is
destruction.
Yeah, there is a conflict very much brewing between two of your party members. Your objective has been completed.
Yes.
But there is a fight potentially brewing.
So some of the things have ran away and 2 of the things have not.
Yeah, the 2 behind Remus are on their knees right now. I'm gonna feed the beast if you haven't.
I haven't. I was on my way doing that, but then you called my name, so...
Alright, I'm gonna do that while you describe what Cryon would be doing.
This isn't the point where I say,
I don't think so.
Okay. So, let's prolong that into, I don't know.
But if you don't know, you
Okay.
can just stand there, and I can start talking to my own.
I mean, I feel that there's quite plausibly little to nothing that Kran would do.
He's gonna just sit
Not-
there and
not-
eat popcorn.
Nah, it's less of a popcorn. It's more of a getting involved won't actually do anything constructive. And he has already opined. Now, ladies. This isn't the time for fighting.
Cryon warms up his form of healing.
Very good idea.
I mean, you're not wrong. Yes. Player observation obviously is, yeah, we have the opportunity to revive 1. I don't personally care which.
That's fine.
Now I have the urge to be a cleric that basically does this and just puts the arm on and be like, clear!
Yeah, could be true.
But then cast resurrection.
I like that. I do.
If you're going to continue standing there, then Cryon, I will connect with my elf's mind directly, and I will say, "You can stop attacking me now."
And why would I do that?
But if you don't, I'm either going to. Well, if you don't, you could end up dangling from a silver chain.
And you can end up headless.
So be it. And if we're continuing with some PvP, I will retract my meteor hammer and pull out my whip blade instead. And I will need a...
I'm going to assume that this is not in active combat, as in no combat tracking in this sense.
No, it's not.
That misses.
That
At
misses.
which point, while this is happening, Cryon is going to bolt in, grab Oren, and well, let's just see. Is it 60 feet or is it 30 feet? Misty Step, I don't remember.
30.
Misty Step is 30
Yeah.
feet, but it's only for 1.
Nope, it's not now. I'm grabbing Oren, I'm telling you. You're allowing this.
Roll me an Arcana
Just
check.
to get... Surely.
Yes.
If I have to use the fucking inspiration, I will.
Okay, go for it.
19.
You barely manage to control the magic enough to teleport the 2 of you.
Just
It-
vaguely over here, just out of harm's way, kind of deal.
Oh,
Yeah.
Karen, you came to my rescue.
Yes, Oren, slightly more feminine today.
I can't play Orin, okay? I'm not Terris.
I'm gonna.
Oh, my hero.
Oh, I'm gonna give you a reward later. I think I just killed Joe.
I grabbed a cookie when I was in the kitchen and I inhaled the crumb. Alright.
I'd like to burn my inspiration to try to roll that last one again.
Okay. Nope.
Fudge
That's it.
sake! I can't hit her.
And
That's fine.
Flo will still keep hitting him with her claws.
That's fine.
And a 1.
Yup.
And a 2.
Yup.
And a 3.
Nope.
8, 6. She still has blood right on. God. Why did you make her mad? Why did people flip heads?
Because you asked them to flip a coin. That's why.
Usually people get tails.
So another 10.
At least 50% of the time they do.
Is this where I mean, it's not true, but is this where I say that I have edited this the coin flip to have 2 outcomes, heads, both of them.
I think
Okay.
I think at this
Go on.
point, Romulus is going to try and like diffuse the situation. Be like, the fighting is over. You two can calm down now, if you will. There'll be more fights to come. It doesn't have to be between each other.
Is it now that I just asked the chat to try heads or tails again?
Yeah.
I mean,
absolutely.
look, I already have a totally not a fudge D6 command, so you know.
This is what happens when you give people who actually know what they're doing access to your Nightbot dashboard. But yeah, chat, if you
Oh.
will. Same rules as last times.
Yes, heads
Uh,
is still
tails this time.
my outflow. It's
Tails this time.
Thank God for
So-
that, because I'm so close to going berserk.
so
I'm so-
he's here, right?
Yes.
So for like 2 seconds you can see her running up to you on all 4, and then everything just stops as she's about to like grab you.
I look
And-
at. Oh, gone.
And I want you to make an insight check.
I have no clue.
Yeah, you don't know this shit.
I think I'm too busy trying to be intimidating and stopping you two from fighting.
Yeah.
Like,
But so Remus can also make an insight check if you notice something.
$13.
I set it to 15, so you didn't. You didn't.
I do have inspiration. I could burn my inspiration. Do I
You
want-
could, but is it worth it?
That's the thing. Could this be
Worth it to
information
find
that
out
we
what the
might
fuck's
find out
going
later?
on.
For
Hmm.
furthering the plot.
Screw it. I'm gonna burn my inspiration. Yay!
You notice that both her eyes are blood red. There's
Mhm.
not any hint of green in one of her eyes until she's basically stopping and you can just see one of her eyes turn green again.
Hmm.
And
As
you
I
can just
noticed-
see her kind of like her whole demeanor shifts as she's about to like grab the hold of your neck with her claws. And you can see her ears going back, tail between her legs, and she backs away.
More tea.
Romulus kind of obviously clocks onto this. Before he was gonna be a bit more do a bit more of an intimidating stance and say, "Did I stutter?" But now he's gonna be more like, "It's time to calm down. Remember to breathe. There are more fights ahead. Calm down."
And you can hear whimpering. Like just like whimpering, like a very sad dog have done something bad.
Now I get
And-
closer and kind of like just like pat on the head. Calm down.
She will like. This is the first time she shudders, not wanting you to touch her, so she backs away, and she will look over to Remus as well. I'm very sorry. I don't know what happened.
Remus is still quite angry, and he's basically going to like walk over to this tree, pull out of his great axe, and swing at it.
Okay. I mean, it's a tree, and you have an axe, so you're going to hit. Give me a damage roll, just to see how deep your axe gets implanted into this tree.
16 in total with my rage.
All right. You see woods and bark splintering, flying everywhere, and the axe is embedded like good 2 inches into the tree. It is a pine tree, however. It's quite sturdy. And you can feel the like the impact up your arm and into your shoulders.
What's left of them?
Yeah. I'm going to do this and that. Right, I'll have to note that one down. The 2 werewolves that are currently kneeling in the snow are trying to like subtly shift away, and because I rolled a natural 1, they're not very subtle about it.
I spin around.
And both just
And I go,
freeze in place like,
where did the others go?
well, you're, the other one told them to run, so they ran.
I
What was
made
the song again?
them.
I spin my meat right round.
I made them swear on
Oh,
their
Craren,
lives.
not the meat.
Oh my god, this is going to be a completely different level of like Oren and Craren that we're going to see today, aren't we?
Yes.
Like Terris is going to come back and be
Listen,
like, "What the
Oren
fuck
has
happened?"
lost a lot of blood. He's a little bit dizzy.
No, the blood's going elsewhere. That's what you're implying.
Because he fainted to Kraren's arms.
I mean, you bleed a
He
lot
might
from the
overdo
face.
it a little bit and like lean on Craren. And then start complaining about his very nice white suit that isn't so white anymore.
Nope, it's not so white,
And it
and it
starts to
has tears in the back.
Yeah, I would believe like while kids are figuring this out, he will basically start resuscitating. I can't this word.
Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation, yes, himself trying to get the blood away, and then start taking out his needle and stuff, and just like starting to fix the fucking jackets and shit, and be like,
All right. Remus. Well, the wolves tried to get away. Oh, hello.
I want snacks.
Chili nuts.
I want chili nuts.
They're
That's not
actually-
on you.
I bet Oren does.
I'm so glad you got it, Psycole. These nuts, you know.
And you're in the snow. So...
Oh, so Romulus has
It's
told the
normal
others to run.
shrinkage.
I made them swear on their lives not to interfere with innocents coming through this forest again. And they seemed to be, extremely honest about that. So I don't think there will be any other issues coming from them.
Fine.
Their leader is dead. They have no reason to continue with what they're doing. What they were doing. So now, I think it would be a good idea for all of us to recoup back at the village, nurse our wounds, and continue with what we were doing.
Fine.
And maybe
I start crossing the
some-
battlefield to retrieve all of my weapons that I've dropped across.
And maybe some apologies might be needed. But we can deal with that when we're back and when we've all calmed down.
Oh yeah. Question. Has Remus dropped the disguise?
No.
All right then. I mean, they saw you before you changed, but yeah.
I'm still walking around as Eric. I pull the great axe out of the tree. I collect the silvered chain whip thing. I pick up the hammer and the shield, and then I walk over and pick up Bennett's head, and I just start marching back towards the Druid Grove.
All right. The head you pick up is not the one of the hybrid. Instead, you have the head of a extremely scarred human. Long, dark hair, hanging down. Surprisingly well kept hair. The rest of the face is not, however, a nose that has been broken several times, and a lip that has been split and healed wrong at least once. And
Okay.
most of it is barely visible because you conked it with a hammer until it flew off.
Cool. I basically just collect everything and I just
Yep.
drag his head by the hair with me, and I exit stage right, leaving
Alright.
everyone else there to deal with the corpses.
As Remus says that, I tell the other two to basically the same thing as what I told the others before they left,
Mhm.
And then I can assume that they can just go off and do whatever they want to do with their lives now. And then I look at Flo, Formael, and I say, if you want, we could talk about things later. But there's no pressure.
I really. Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. I know you didn't
So
mean to.
did the other wolves leave?
As soon as they are allowed to, they basically get up and just run for it. Both of them.
Interesting. There are like yellow puddles.
Yeah. I wonder what that was.
I think Flo will try and get like this dire wolf. Try and drag it over here.
Uh-huh. What's your
And
strength
also
score?
my strength. It is 14.
It takes some work, but you can do it. It's a big wolf.
But yeah, she will drag like the big wolf over here, and then she will put the body of what was his name?
Bennett.
Bennett over by them.
Mm-hmm.
And she will actually make a little bit of a sad howl.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Let's see what would happen. Okay. In response to the howl, you hear a flapping of small bird wings as a few nondescript birds take off nearby, and you hear the plopping of half-melted sludgy snow. Other than that, the rest of the forest seem quiet, as if it's still just waking up. It is just after dawn, after all.
Yes, and she would turn back into her normal form. Very scruffed up, very bloodied.
Oh yeah.
But she will keep herself very small for the moment. Very like she will make herself as small as possible. Walking over to Craren and Oren, while Oren is like taking, I would say that he pats her on the shoulder, being like, "We killed him. Like, you protected me,
Mm-hmm.
and we killed him so easy."
Yeah, Oren does have mending, so fixing the jacket is not a problem.
Yeah, he would have fixed his own jacket and been like nice and clean again. Kind of like makes himself presentable. Fix most likely Craren's clothes as well, because he also got a little bit schmucked around.
Craren got sufficiently miffed.
Yes, and I bet Oren would be like dusting him up, like dusting Craren off a little bit and be like, what was the spell? Acid he used on one of them that basically just melted.
Blight. Would Oren
Yeah,
know
blight.
that?
He would.
Would Oren know what?
Would Oren know what blight is?
No.
Possibly.
Give me an Arcana check for Oren.
Let's see. Arcana.
I mean, given background and not necessarily profession, but growing up kind of background, it doesn't seem out of the the possibilities. But
It's a 5 for Oren.
Gods, Oren smarts.
Oren would know it's a powerful spell, and he would know that
Stuff.
it's one that is out of his reach right now.
Yeah, but he would like Terris say, butter him up
Yeah.
with sweet words, being like,
I mean,
dusting off.
It's also not the first time Craren has
No.
used Blight.
It's
I'm
No,
not
it's
sure
not
if
the first time you incinerated someone in acid either.
I don't know.
So,
Aciderated is a word now.
Incinerated, yeah. So he will just like butter you up, real sweet.
We like Oren.
Yes, we do like Oren. It's so hard to play him because he has so many good things to say. Should we follow the very angry twin with the head dragged behind him?
Let's, I assume. The sooner we get back to tell of the deed, the sooner we will hopefully be able to be on, how to phrase it, on our merry way. However merry it may or may not be.
Oh, I wouldn't.
In
do
this day and
Mary.
age,
I
who
wouldn't
knows?
do Mary. I would do you, Craren.
That has also happened on a number of occasions.
Is it now that I say I miss Terris so much?
Mm.
Just off the cuff, rather homoerotic quips. Yeah, I like that.
Terris, you need to
But there was
stop
nothing-
viewing houses in the morning and come play D&D with us.
But on the other
Question.
hand, postulate that goes well.
Yes, awesome house, yay.
Yes.
Yes, Lily.
Would it be anything on his body that would be interested?
Give me
Oh, she dragged him along.
Yeah, give me a investigation
A
or
body search check.
Perception check. Your choice.
So no body search check. No.
Not that thorough if
15.
you're dragging it along. With a 15, you don't really find anything of value on him here. He has what looks like a small set of keys. There are 3 keys on him. A pouch with what looks like some kind of herbs. You're not entirely sure what it is. A smoking pipe. And what else did I give
Drugs.
him?
I didn't say it.
And a dagger, a small knife. Looks kind of blunt, and you realize it's probably used for like cooking more than actual stabbing.
She would take the keys with her.
Mhm.
And the herbs. And the pipe.
All right.
Because drugs.
I mean, sure. Yes. I'm gonna give you some information on that. But while
Because I don't think it's a smart idea to run away from the party to try and find what opens the box. Keys.
We do have thieves'
Uh-huh.
tools.
But it's better to have a key to the actual door.
True.
makes it statistically more likely that we actually achieve the goal. Hmm.
All right. All right. You all make it back to the village. It's about a half an hour's trip back.
Would you say there's village people there?
Yes, several. And possibly just as stoned as the musicians. I mean, what? You are going to be moved to... Hello? That layer. And you are over here when all of you arrive. You are gonna be over there. You are in here. And these two are also in here. There we go. As you come back to the small grove settlement, it's just a few houses along with the trees. You hear that most of the village seems to, well, village, settlement, grove, circle, seem to be waking up and preparing for the day. No one is out and about outside, it seems. But you can hear movement from inside the first place where you ate the previous evening. The door to Eric's house is open, and there's the scent of freshly baked bread. Sorry.
Did you happen to eat one of the chili nuts?
I happened to get one of the seasonings lodged in the back of my throat.
Because these nuts are they're not skimping on the chili.
No, they're not. You get the scent of freshly baked bread and some form of strange seasoning, like ale mixed with some form of undefined herbs.
How far was the ravine from the village? About half an hour, right?
About half an hour, yeah.
I still look like Eric when I walk back into the village, holding this corpse. This head.
All right then.
Presumably, I'm a few minutes ahead of the others because they stopped to loot and bury.
Yeah.
Unless they ran to catch up.
Uh-huh. We move the other.
I basically beeline to Eric's house, walk in the front door, and put the head down on the table.
The poor children.
You don't see anyone inside as you walk
Head
in.
on table, like you do.
This scent seems to be coming from what looks like a large pot on the hearth, and there are several covered baskets on the table. Like, do you call out or you just thunk?
I'm really tempted to empty one of the baskets and put the head in it. Should I do it? Should I do it? Yes.
This is a message from your brother from beyond the pale. Don't do this. Remember, we have to be friendly to them because we're trying to make a monorail.
Yeah, you're miles away, mate.
It's
I walk
like
in.
Pokemon when you try to go fishing inside and you hear that kind of voice of Professor Oak in the back of your head.
Oh no, Romulus being your conscience right now?
Yeah, weird, right? I walk in and I do call out for Eric. And I say, Eric, are you here?
You don't immediately get a response, and then the door at the far end opens, and Jonah steps out and just. Have you lost. Have you gone mad?
Huh? What do you mean?
Calling for yourself.
Oh, right. And I kind of shake and turn back into Remus.
Nice trick.
Where's Eric? This is dripping slightly. And I
He's at the meeting hall.
Excellent.
He's going to kill you, though.
Why?
You're dripping on the floor.
Can I have a basket?
I can give you a bucket.
That's fine. And I walk back out the door.
Is this now a reference to Buckethead? Really?
I don't know what that is.
I'll link you things later.
Okay. By this time, the rest of you would have been able to catch up. Just barely, like you're in the village. I keep saying it's a village. It's a collection of small houses and 2 giant trees.
It's a close-knit society.
It's a
When
commune.
Oren is around,
It's not a
most things
commune.
are knit.
Yeah. When Oren is around, most things are close-knit.
Literally and figuratively.
Yeah, you can see Remus walking out of the house, still with Bennett's head in tow.
I see he's still using the head.
Huh?
Would this be a good time to sneak into the big oak tree for Oren? No, I'm not gonna do anything scary.
You would,
Tempting,
Hella.
but no.
Oh, if this was Lilith's character, you would hella Lilith.
I would, but I'm like, this is Oren. If I accidentally kill someone else's character, I don't want it. And I'm like, no. I don't take unnecessary risk with other people's characters. But yeah, Oren will just trot in. Still looking fabulous. Eyeing the big oak tree. And most likely shout over to Remus, being like, "Where are you going, buddy?"
Oh, Eric wasn't home, and I'm taking the head to Eric.
Couldn't you at least put it in like a bag or something for children not to see?
Why?
Obvious reasons.
I don't see there being any real obvious reasons. Everyone should be exposed
Decapitated
to death
head.
at some point. Yeah,
Children.
the world isn't nice to children. In fact, it's normally it's even harsher to children than it is to adults.
Aren't you ruining my parade?
I normally do, don't I? And I kind of turn and carry on walking.
Oh, he's so gonna get you
Yeah.
after you puked on the
Right.
food.
Now be a good sport.
What you mean, Karen? Sorry. No, what do you mean? You
I'm
said
saying
have
you-
it before.
I'm taking you understand the concept of behave.
I am behaving.
Uh-huh.
I am
Okay,
behaving.
would you? How about I further contextualize this? Like a normal, sane person.
Has Remus ever been sane?
He's been
Yes.
saner.
And I carry on walking.
Wait,
I
did
think
you
Orin
reply
will
in
just
third
follow,
person?
Yes,
Hit it.
I must have done.
Proving his point. Proving his point straight up. All right.
And given that Oren is tailing him, I will. When I walk in, the head will be behind my back.
All right. Mel.
She
Or
will
Flo.
not follow the very angry barbarian. Because he did not take her apology. So again, she have made herself very small and just gone up to Elam and starts like petting Elam and hugging Elam.
All right. Romulus.
I think Romulus would kind of go up to Flo and kind of like say, give him some time. He's quite stubborn.
You can just see that her ears haven't perked up at all. They just keep being down, her tail between her legs. And she just looks at you with very teary eyes, being like, I am so sorry.
Apology accepted. You're okay. We'll figure these things out. I know things got heated. Actually, in the fights that happens. But I know you didn't mean it. And sooner or later, through his stubbornness, he will probably, hopefully, accept your apology too.
You can see her ears perk just a tiny bit up, with a small smile, being like, still petting and hugging Elam.
Oh, I have to do this.
I don't think he's gonna forgive me though.
I think things take time, and in all honesty, he did kind of steal your kill in a sense. So it's very complicated.
But I didn't want to kill him.
Elam is currently eating Flo's hair.
At the moment, he's just chewing on it.
Yeah.
He's not actually eating it. He's just like nomming. Though I think it doesn't taste as good anymore because Oren did put black hair dye in it.
Yeah, he's basically just gumming it.
Yeah.
Instead of like chewing. It's just that.
I'm just imagining a horse when it's like, what the fuck is this?
I think we'll figure these things out in time.
It won't happen again.
I believe that. But I think
You innocent. bastard.
I think things in situations like this, a bit of time is required to let everyone fully calm down. Like, it takes Remus a fair bit of time to get over some things, and I think our first steps are to let him get over it in his time, and then we can discuss things fully and hopefully talk things out and get everyone to a footing where we can all put this behind us and move forward as a pact. All right? Right, these things can be sorted.
I guess it's just. I guess it's just hard not knowing. It's like I don't know who's the leader of this pack, and it's very confusing.
No, I can imagine. Because I'd imagine in a more kind of wolf-based or lycanthrope-based society, there is quite a clear dominant member.
And you can see Flo has like the trauma in her eyes, being like, "Yes,
there's
Jerry,
definitely a
it's not
member."
very nice."
Here, I think we're a lot more relaxed in our pack, where we don't necessarily have like one dominant people. We think of it as like think of it more less like one person in charge, and we're all like have equal responsibility in making sure that we achieve the task we want to do.
It's just very hard when I've been from Drum, and I'm used to following orders from one person, depending on who was in charge, because again, Jericho was in charge of the werewolves, but I also worked with Yaffe since he was training me, and I also worked with not Yanis, for fuck's sake. I know it's something with Y. It's Yaffe, and there's
Yaffe, Jerica,
Akiris, yeah.
and Durin.
Yeah. I was Akiris, I was like Yanis, Akiris. It's close-ish. And then you have Akiris, who also was training me, but he was like chief of the rats, so he wasn't really, but he was like the fun uncle. And then you had Durin, who was the very strict dad. And you can just see all she's trying to over-explain this.
I let her kind of finish her point. I don't want to kind of interrupt, and I'll say I can imagine that it is quite a big shift from going from that which you've basically grown up with to something that's a bit more kind of free form, and naturally that will take time to get used to and adjust to. So, and mistakes do and can get made. So what matters is how we manage and handle those mistakes, and how we can learn from them and move forward so that we'll be better off for it. So I think
I am really sorry.
I know. I accept your apology. You're okay.
And we'll just slowly go up to Romulus and just kind of like carefully hug him, because you can still see she's a little bit shaken.
Romulus will hug her back and would say, let's give Remus as much time as he needs to cool off. And when he is at a point where he wants to talk about it, if he wants to talk about it, we can sort it out. And I can be there to discuss things as well. So it's not just going to be you and him. And we can discuss things and clear it up, and we can learn from it. Okay?
And she will still not look up at him. She will still be like looking down, still hugging him.
Can I ask a question?
By all means.
If I have, Durin told me about something that protects your mind, a ring. Does that also include you guys?
What
If
do you
you
mean?
try to talk to me?
That is a very good question. Do you have the ring with you? Oh,
No, I was gonna ask if because I know that the witches or the hags can like
get into
go
your
in.
head.
Yes, and I kind of don't want that. So I was gonna ask if you could ask the trained people that I don't know the name of because you never told her.
Okay.
If I maybe could have one of those, but I don't know if I then can't hear your and Remus's voice.
I think there's only one way to find out. And while I think about it, I think we should probably send an update now. So I will get the sending stone and say, discussions ongoing. We'll send updates soon. Also, requests for insert ring item here.
I will.
A ring of mind shielding.
Please hold while the DM has a sneeze coming in.
A
Pineapple.
sneeze, achoo, a sap. Bless you.
Bazinga.
Nope.
You've been denied.
Yeah, I know that if you start doing what I do, you kind of stop sneezing because
I was having a sneezing fit, or about to, when I was at my girlfriend's, and then she just started poking me in the nose, and I was denied the sneeze, and it was the most painful feeling.
Yeah. Normally, my streamlights help making sure that the sneeze actually happens, but nope, not this time. I was denied.
No.
Oh well. It takes let's say a few seconds. No, a few minutes actually. And then you hear a reply. Ring can be acquired. Wait, what was the exact wording again? Well, not the exact, but somewhat wording.
Of what I of my message.
Yeah.
Talks ongoing. Will update soon. Also, request for ring of mind shielding.
All right. Yeah, the reply comes back. Glad you're making progress. Ring can be acquired and can be sent to Zandrar. Find at post office there.
Brilliant. And with that, I put the sending stone back in my pocket and look at Flo and say, easy as that. So when we get into town?
Zandrar.
That's the one. when we get into Xandra there.
Sandra.
Ah,
When we get there, we just need to head to a postal office, and we'll be able to. That's the one. Yeah, we'll be able to grab the supplies, and the ring will be acquired and will be sent there.
You can see Flo's tail starting to go back and forth, her ears perking up a little bit. You can still not see, she's still hugging you very tight, like a really thank you hug, but she's not looking up at you. You kind of get the shamed feeling. But Flo is smiling. Or Mael is.
Oof. Who could it be?
Dun dun dun.
Next time on Rails of Mourning.
Oh no.
Alright.
On next episode, we're gonna see where the head is going. Or what head is rolling.
Where we are heading.
head does what? Head goes where?
I was about to say Oren goes in head first.
Okay, so
That's normal. That's not unusual how that starts.
just a quick question
Mhm.
to Remus and Oren. I know Oren cleaned up.
I would believe that Oren would try and clean up Remus a little bit before heading inside. As he walks by, just trying to oh god, make him look nice.
As you step in through the hides that hang at the door, you see the old woman from the previous evening in her chair. You see the two teenage girls in the far corner, and Eric is currently standing by a table, laying out what looks like bowls and wooden plates. He turns almost immediately as you step through the doorway and looks at the two of you, and then you see a frown just across his face looking at Remus, and you start walking up.
I've got
Yes,
the head behind my
Pocket full
back.
of evidence.
yes, but you're still covered in gore. That's why I asked if you cleaned up.
And
I've got
I'd
the
say
head behind my
Oren tried
back.
to clean him up as he walked.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ, man. And he will still keep doing it while they're basically going inside,
You
trying
see,
to make him sparkle a little bit.
Eric is gonna basically step in between you, Remus, and the table with the two girls. He's a little shorter than you are. He's not getting up in your face, but he's just positioning himself. And
It's a bucket full of evidence.
well, you're here. I'm guessing you won.
Yes. Have evidence. Someone said it would be a bad idea to show it to loads of people, but it's currently behind me.
Well, let's go outside. You can show it to me.
Sure. I turn around, but I leave the head behind me as I go outside.
Just hit it.
Oren will try to hide it from the girls.
I'm gonna do it. They have no idea, luckily. They are busy with whatever. But you hear a "oh" from the old lady at the back, who is not quite as blind as you would anticipate from her advanced age.
It's kind of swinging from its hair behind me, like like
Yeah.
a weird pendulum. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Oren would just be over to the old lady being like, you can see everything, kind of.
She looks at the Oran, and you get that neutral stare of disapproval.
You're as beautiful as the day I saw you yesterday.
Oh, don't try that with me, and take that thing. Well, you are already taking it out. Yeah,
Oh, we wouldn't dream about bringing it inside, would we, Remus?
you already did. You're cleaning that up.
Huh?
Like I told you, not every person is happy having dripping blood everywhere on the floor.
Sometimes you're thicker than a bowl of oatmeal, Remus.
There's nothing wrong with a bit of blood.
Do you know how hard it is to get it off the floor?
No.
Exactly.
Do you want to find out?
I mean, I don't care about the blood, so why would I clean it up?
'Cause it attracts rats.
So do many things.
Shit.
Including you, Remus.
Hmm. Anyway,
I'm
Eric.
not gonna discuss husbandry with you. You had something to show me.
Yes, here you go. And I pull his head up, and then I open his jaw, and I kind of start saying hi.
That's tragically not the worst I've seen.
Uh-huh.
Huh. I guess I'm free.
Oh, and by the way, the rest of them thought you killed him.
Oh, that's... I like that. Oh, no, I wish I had more to pay you.
Well,
So, administrative responsibilities that you tried to dodge.
Now I wish I had less that I had promised you.
well, I mean, like, you could, where's his stash?
About half a day northeast of here.
Nice. Identifying features.
There's a big cliffside about 100 meters south of it. And that is... Oh. Follow this road east for about half a day, then head north until you see the cliffside.
Nice. Anyway, what do you want to do with the head? I find boiling it works really well.
Why?
Well, it gets the skin off, which you can turn into a nice mulch, and then you have a nice skull that you can use for anatomy classes.
Huh.
Or target practice.
I think I have an idea. I think... Yeah, I have an idea. If you follow me, please. And he's gonna walk back up towards his house. I don't know why I
Okay.
keep having the horses there in the back of the building.
Sorry, DM, what was the name of the cliffs you said that we needed to go to?
They don't really have a name, but it's basically you travel along the road that you've already been on, and then after about half a day you just head east into it's a large cliffside, and that's about 100 meters south of where the lair is. Eric is trying really hard to give you directions in a sea of trees.
I know. That's why I asked. Anyway, yes. Eric.
Yeah,
Going back over here somewhere.
he walks up to the door and or to the house. Walks inside, and you can hear him climbing up the ladder and then rummaging around in the loft before coming back down, holding a small crate in his hand. He opens the lid, and you see inside there's a bunch of like that big kind of sawdust, stringy sawdust that you used for padding before packing peanuts were a thing. And he holds it out to you and just, you can put it here for now.
Cool. And I chuck it in.
And here. And he gives you a small bag. It's maybe like this big. There's a drawstring on it. Promised you these.
Thank you very much.
I'm the one's gonna who needs to thank you. At least now I know that this one, and he slams the lid shut on the crate, won't be coming after my family.
I mean, he didn't look like he was going to come after a lot of people. He was a little bit like lame.
I guess.
Just add tar.
It's not so much. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I think it was more the group as a whole that was scary.
Oh, well, we didn't kill the group.
Oh.
We killed his wolves. But my brother said it would be... My brother decided after I wanted them to stay to let them go. After promising not to continue the ways of Bennett.
Well, we'll see if that promise holds. If not... Well, now I know of a group of adventurers who are good at killing werewolves.
What group of adventurers? It was Eric that killed him.
Forgot about that. Fine. Anyone who's standing by the house or by the door, could you give me a perception check?
Where
Based
would
on
that
what?
even be?
That's the net one. Note that down.
Based on what? Hearing, seeing, smelling?
Hearing.
Advantage.
Oh, wouldn't I get advantage? of
I
that as well?
don't see a flow
wonderful.
on
I'll just
the
roll
map at
again.
all.
That's weird. She's right
Okay, that's
here.
better.
Oh,
That's
wait,
a dirty
my bad.
20.
Was underneath things on my end.
That's fair. Dirty 20. As Remus is talking to Eric, you hear a twig snapping in this tree. And looking up, you see the gangly kid from yesterday sitting on one of the branches, being really quiet. And just looking, seemingly listening in.
Question is, should he be listening?
I mean, he's very clearly eavesdropping.
Flo will pick up a snowball and try to chug it at him.
All right. Roll me a d20 with your dexterity modifier.
D20.
Let me.
That's a 14.
Yeah, I'm trying to find where I wrote down this kid's stats. I need to organize my notes. At some point, I will.
Some point is not tonight.
Yes. Yeah, 14 will hit.
Yeah, she's not trying to damage him, she's just trying to shug him off the tree or the branch.
Alright, we're gonna roll a 30 save for this kid. No, he goes out of the tree and into a snowdrift. And he falls with a splat into the mucky snow. And you just hear a groan as he lands squarely on his back.
She will just walk up to him and be like, "Oh no, it's raining man." Well, it's a boy. It's not men.
You know it's not nice eavesdropping.
Well, you came to me. I was already in the tree.
Why were you in the tree in the first place?
I like this tree.
Insight check.
Sure, go for it.
I mean, you can really like the tree. I don't know.
I mean, he seems to like the tree, but he is also not he's obviously not telling you everything, and he has a very shifty gaze. He was very clearly up to something. He's not lying about being in the tree first.
I think Romulus would come up. I sense another opportunity to try and intimidate.
Oh no.
So, are you going to tell us what you are up to? He's going to intimidate him.
All right, give me an intimidation check.
Fuck's sake.
Oh no.
To be fair, I am very badly hurt. So, I'm going to say, if anything, that should help the intimidation.
The kid hops up on his. You needed a 10.
Oh, I don't have inspiration.
Kid hops up on his. He's like a bit shaken still. Like he's clearly wary of you, Romulus, but he's trying to be like. He's being a teenager at you right now. It's just.
You're not my real mom.
Is there any windows to the girls?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, they cannot see him at all. So he's just hopping up and just, well, I don't have to tell you anything.
I mind link with him.
Okay.
Flo will like tug at Remus's kind of not Remus's, Romulus's kind of sleeve. I was looking at Psycole for some reason. I was like, that's not the right character. And she will be like,
Maybe it's mating season soon?
I'm sorry.
she does not have sex education.
You see the kid just blush beet red.
So in his head, he's gonna have like a really quite graphic discussion of the birds and the bees until he starts talking.
Okay,
Are you trying to embarrass him into
yes. What would an embarrassment check be?
persuasion
I
with
don't
advantage?
No, Constitution, maybe.
I feel like this is so sad because Flo doesn't mean anything bad about it.
Alright, yeah, I like that
And then
idea.
just-
Give me a
and then you have Romulus just being like, I'm gonna make this.
because
Guy talk.
because of what Flo said, you can roll a persuasion check with advantage. Because this
Yes.
kid is like, what is happening?
16.
Well, d- what is this? What?
You-
I was
I'll keep talking until you start talking.
I was just practicing
Practicing.
spells.
What kind of spells?
Nature spells.
From how the map looks, it's really one of those Romulus and Flo sitting in a tree.
Yes. Oh yeah, because the kid is almost not visible.
I like
Is this the
how
one
you
who's-
just realized, Psycole, that this is what you could have been doing.
To be fair, I'm sure I've already done it before, but now I'm sitting there going, I was more of, I think when I've tried to do it like mind to mind, and is more about intimidating someone, and now I'm like, oh my god, we can embarrass people to death. We can literally like,
This has
watch
opened
them-
a whole new avenue for you.
yeah. We could get someone to trip them up or do something really embarrassing, and then just mentally, whilst we're watching, and then just mentally replay it to them over and over and over again.
So,
You know, like all
right,
of our
is this-
brains do just before we go to bed, and it's like all of the
Yeah.
embarrassing shit we've done that day, reliving it all.
So is this the guy who
Therapy.
will one day become like the head druid? Is this the kid, or is this?
He wants to become the head.
He
druid.
wants to
He's
become.
basically-
Okay.
He's Naruto.
Oh, I see. So
He
you want
wants
to
to
be the
become the Hokage.
druid Hokage? Okay, I see what you mean. Bit of a odd place, don't you think, to be practicing nature magic in a tree? Like, presumably, you'd rather be practicing it, on some solid ground, maybe away from anyone who could be in a line of fire, say if something were to go wrong.
I wanted to see if I could practice on from high up, like weird angles and such. Could you make it stop? The
Is this kid talking out loud? Because
Yes.
this is gonna be so confusing. Like you're
Yeah.
talking to him in the
Yeah,
head, and
he has
answering,
no
and she's
idea
gonna
what
be
you're
like,
doing. He's talking out loud.
Okay. I think doing what you were doing does look rather suspicious. So I think in future maybe find a better place to practice
I'll,
your
uh,
nature spells. Presumably, if this is a druid place, there would be a dedicated area to practice this type of magic.
well, there is, but I'm not really allowed in there right now.
Why?
Well, they're doing some ritual thing, research spell. I don't. They're not telling me something about being too young. Did our connection just die?
So, you know,
There we go! Discord just froze.
Oh no!
Ah. We were like, the suspense is killing us.
Yeah,
What?
no, Discord completely froze. What I was saying was,
You were talking about ritual research. thing we do.
yes, I'm apparently too young to be in there.
Any idea what it could be about?
Well, if it's a mating thing, he's a little bit young, don't you think?
She hasn't gotten any of the things you have been talking to into their head, so she has no clue what's going on.
I think I'll quickly catch Flo out with what the conversation was.
Oh, and
Oh.
out loud.
Oh.
oh, like that in the back alley, and you no.
No. What back alleys? There are no alleys in this village. Well, I don't. Well, apparently I'm not strong enough to join. Can only cast one spell. Apparently that's not good enough.
I'll start somewhere. Do you have any
Yeah.
idea what this ritual they're doing is, or what its significance is? Is it something that they do regularly, or is this like something new?
Oh, it's been going on for a few years. I mean, I don't live here all the time. That would be silly. Where is my... Aha. Dum da dum dum. Nope. There. But for as long as I've been here, which is few seasons now, they've been doing it every other day or so.
Now you don't know what it's for.
When I asked, they said it was to keep Kyber from coming back through this part of the forest, which doesn't make sense because Kyber is land beneath. So how it can come back, I don't know. And also to help Eberron somehow become New Spring, which also doesn't make sense.
Can I make an insight check on this Kyber thing, or like if this is like something that, or history maybe?
Yeah, you can give me a history check or a religion check.
History or religion.
Here we go.
Note that down. Nat 20.
With a natural 20, as soon as the word Kyber is mentioned, or you remember all of these various things about the history of the world, essentially. You know that you have to decide how you picked up on this, but you remember that like the beginnings of the world you're currently standing on was the joint effort of three, to call them great worms would diminish their power. 3 dragons. Eberron, Kyber, and Sybaris. And they started creating everything together, and then for reasons unknown, Kyber decided to kill Sybaris, shattering him into 1,000,000 pieces that then became this ring around the area of the multiverse that this world inhabits. Eberron, in an effort to diminish Kyber's rage and destruction, wrapped herself around her sister and became the material plane that you are currently standing on. So Kyber is at the same time the core of the world and a different dimension entirely. So Eberron is basically the shell. And Kyber is the center. And in order to reach Kyber, you have to go through the Underdark, the deep dark of the Underdark, where you can find pathways and portals that lead into Kyber. And you also remember that the aberrations you fought in the Shadow Marshes are born from Kyber.
Or it rang a bell.
You also remember that one of the primary goals of the guild that you currently represent is to find dragon shards on the surface of Eberron. One of the more highly priced ones being Siberis dragon shards, which are literally pieces of the dead dragon. And the massive ones created this ring that completely shields the world of Eberron from the rest of the multiverse. You cannot come in or leave to other planes. Well, you can travel between the planes, but there's no way to reach other areas outside. And the smaller pieces fell to the surface of Eberron. But what you remember is that this story between the three dragons and how most of the aberrations and demons are in Kyber right now. They also hold the demon overlords that were defeated thousands of years ago.
And most likely the one that's very interested in me and Remus.
Probably, yes.
Interesting. Okay. I suppose it'll be best not to interrupt this ritual and maybe have some discussions when they're done. Yeah, interesting. Okay, well, we'll leave you to it. Just maybe find somewhere that's less dodgy to practice next time. And as I walk away, I'll kind of inform Flo and regroup with the others and kind of let them know what I learned about the ritual. And yeah.
All right. While this is happening, what are the rest of you doing? Craren and Remus.
I presume we finished giving.
Yes.
I nearly said it. Yes, I think. Yeah. So, what has Eric done after that? Has he taken the little casket upstairs?
He's taken it indoors and back into the back area where the small stables are.
Okay.
and seemingly put it
Um,
away.
And have we heard the kerfuffle in the bushes?
Yeah, it was not that far from where you were standing.
I think I just kind of have moved towards them to listen in, but not be directly involved in.
Uh-huh. So
Alright.
you
What we
mean
will hear is about mating because Flo doesn't understand.
I'm going to assume that Crown is just going to have some quips about things to Oren in the usual. Not necessarily talk smack about things, but let's quote unquote gossip as far as whatever you want to call it in Elvish to Oren about the situation and how it's adorable that they are talking about mating.
Well, they have to learn sometime. Though I do think we should actually have a chat with Flo about how this works. And
Yeah.
I think you would be a good man to do it, Craren.
Yeah.
Crown and Oren can be the sex ed teachers. Just magic up a whiteboard and
Yeah, but because, you know, magical paper and all the other jazz, so I'm going
Yes.
to assume.
I haven't seen any of them actually interested in anyone. I mean, you should have thought that Rummus and Remus would have gone after some girl, but while they were out drinking, but maybe they need some education from us. And since Flo, it doesn't seem like Flo does know anything, she could just join the education.
So it's a party of five knuckle shuffle. All the rounds except for Crown and Oren.
Yes.
Now this seems interesting.
They should learn soon. They're young adults.
They're full on adults. To be fair, both Crown and Oren are like over 100, so.
Yes.
This is why you shouldn't let me play Oren. And Terris is gonna be horrified when he comes back. Having to do sex education for
Oh,
three
I
young adults.
might have told Terris that Oren has been assigned as the sex ed teacher. I haven't gotten a reply yet.
So when a mommy sat here and a daddy sat here, really loves each other, and then paints pictures about. So, and maybe
This
not now,
inserts
maybe
here.
not
Oh no. What have I done?
So, the reproductive organ of the
They don't
of the
need
male.
sex ed.
and we fade to black. An hour later.
No, and then that's how that works.
All right. It is still early in the day. Are you
I
staying?
think we need a long rest.
You
Yeah,
just
yeah.
had
And
one.
Flo would still not
Oh, we
understand.
just had one. What? We just had one from when we came back.
No, you woke up, went to fight, and then came back. It's
I'm on
been.
half
Can't
hit
Flo
points.
You
Can't
can
Flo
take.
have an accidental smart for a change?
No.
I'm just imagining going ... and then do. This wolf is no longer in use.
And no, you just had a long rest, like 2 hours previously.
We can have a short rest before we carry on.
Huh?
I'm going to assume that if verbal instructions didn't work,
don't traumatize the wolf.
Since Flow is slow on the uptake, there might be some live demonstrations.
Again, please don't traumatize the wolf. But yes, Remus, you were saying.
I was suggesting we can take a short rest
Yes.
before we move on and see whether or not we can get to the stash by nightfall, basically.
Yeah. All right.
This one is called the pile driver.
We are talking about moving on. Dang it. There are other videos for
You're streaming on the wrong platform for that, yeah?
Yeah, I am. I haven't uploaded that.
Is Remus still looking mad at Flo?
Yes. He's still annoyed in general.
Flo
But
will
that's his
hide
default
behind
move.
Romulus for a little bit, just like her ears all the way down again.
And I give him some time. Just let him burn through the steam.
Does it help if he punches me?
I don't think that's going to be necessary. Just let him work through it on his own time. We will not have punching of fellow pack members.
Uploaded that
Okay.
one. Alright, because apparently I haven't actually prepared that map. I'm gonna have to do that for next session. I think in the kerfuffle of it reinstalling and doing all that shit and nearly, believing that I've lost everything I've done the past 2 months, I forgot to upload that map and prep it.
Dun.
Dun dun dun. Yes.
But kerfuffle has been had.
Yes, kerfuffle has been had. So, with a quite abrupt ending to this session, because I forgot to prep that bit,